Canvas allows you to upload and share files with your students. Certain file types such as Acrobat, PDF, Word document, Excel, PowerPoint are also able to be previewed inside Canvas itself by Canvas. So that is something great to keep in mind as well when uploading files. So let's go over how do we upload files, first in your course and then second in your own personal account if you need files accessible that are only in your own account rather than by default accessible to all the students in your course. So how do we upload files in Canvas? On the left hand side, while we are in our course, we click the link that says Files. This will open up and show us existing files in our course. Of course, if this is your first time uploading files, this will be empty. And then on the right hand side, we have an upload button. When we click the upload button, we now have a view of our own folders on the computer, and we can go in and upload any files that we need to. We can upload more than one file at a time. So let me pick a couple of files to upload. See, I can choose as many files as I would like. And then once I've selected all the files that I want, I just click open, and now it starts the upload process and it's showing me the progress. Now by default, when it's uploading, it automatically publishes the files. How do I know that these files are published? On the right hand side, in the last column, I see a green check mark. Green check mark means that this is published, meaning accessible to the students. If I click this green check mark, I get an interface asking me what do I want to do. So clicking that check mark allows me to either unpublish it completely, meaning the students cannot see it until I change my mind and I publish it again, or I can choose other options. For example, the third option is only available to students with link. This option is great to be able to share, and only the people with the link can see it. So let's say you have instructions for certain groups that are different instructions, and you want each group to only see their instructions. You can choose this option and then message the students with the link for the file. And then only those students will be able to see that you've messaged, not everyone in the course. So everyone outside that group will not be able to see it. So that is an excellent option for a situation like that. Or we can choose to schedule availability. So for example, we can choose to schedule availability of the week 2 lecture notes to start at the beginning of week 2 and at the end of the course, of course, because we want the students to be able to review. But also, what if this is a file that you're sharing with the students that has instructions for an assignment? You can choose to schedule the availability to be only during the time where they're allowed to work on the assignment. So let's say the assignment is open from December 15th to December 20th, we can choose to schedule the student availability to be from December 15th to December 20th, and then the file is no longer available after December 20th, but most importantly, it's not available before December 15th. So this way we can have the file in there ready to go. We're all set. The assignments in there, but we don't reveal the instructions to the students until December 15, and that's only when they can start working on the assignment. So that is also a great option for us as well. As I said, we can also choose to completely unpublish. If we unpublish, instead of a green check mark, we get a gray circle with a line through it. That means not available to the students. So let's change another one where we change it to available only with a link. You will see that the symbol changes to an eye with a line through it, meaning by default, not everyone can see this, only people that have been provided with the link. And the last option we discussed, that where we can schedule the availability. Let's put it again from December 15 to 20th, an update. So when you make something available only during a window of time, then you see a symbol that looks like a calendar page instead of a green check mark. So those are the options that we have with files. We uploaded the files to the course. We made sure that we control if they're published or not, when they're available, to whom they're available. And this is how we can upload files into the Canvas course. However, as I mentioned, we also are able to upload files to our own profile so that they're accessible for us, and they're by default are only accessible to those that we provide the link to. So if I go into account on the left menu, right below CSUN symbol, when I click account, I have a menu opening up, and the third line in the menu is files. When I click files, I can see an interface that shows me my personal files. Of course, I can see folders on the left-hand side with all my courses that I have access to. Again, this is not the way to deal with uploading files for particular courses. This is too messy. It's way easier, as I showed you, directly from the course, clicking files. But what if we need to upload some files that we only share with a link, and we don't need, and the people we're sharing with are from different courses, let's say, or for example, maybe you are using images for your quizzes and you choose instead of making those images available only during the period of time where they're allowed to work on the quiz, maybe you make those images uploaded in your own Canvas account so that there's no way, no how that the students can access the files ahead of time or anything like that. They can only access them while they're seeing the course quiz questions. So that is kind of the use for your own profile. One use case is if you're trying to share with several people from different courses, or two, you're trying to set up a quiz, and instead of setting up when the file is available to the students with a period of time, instead you want to put them in your own account and share them that way with the students. So how do we upload here to the account? It's exactly the same way as it worked for the course files. We just click on the right hand side, upload, and then again we can choose the files that we need to upload. We can alternatively also create a folder by clicking plus folder, and I can, for example, click here, files for the phonetics group. And so I made a folder called Files for the Phonetics group. I click on it. And now when I upload, these files go into this folder instead. So let's pick 3 files right here. Click open. It will upload them. And these are all in my account. So by default, nobody can see them because they can't access files from my account. But for example, I can write a message to someone and link this to, or I can post in a discussion or in a quiz question or assignment instructions. I can link to these, and then those students will be able to see it after I gave them the link in whatever way I will do it, either messaging, discussion post, assignment, quiz, however I choose to share with them. They can only see it if I provide them with the link. They can't just go into my account and see these files. So we covered how to upload files and how to also choose how the students have access to those files in the course and also on our own personal profile.